Wait, Aglaea straight up don't clear at E0? Oh my lord. Wait, Aglaea just don't clear with Sun. Wait, actually, how is Aglaea, guys? How is Aglaea? Wait, there's not a single E0 Aglaea clear. Welcome back. Overworking guy here. So this is going to be the latest update regarding the Pure Fiction analytics for HSR from our greatest Lord and Savior, Mr. Prydwen. Back at it again. We are gonna first cover Pure Fiction. Another video subsequently is gonna be for anomaly arbitration, right? So without further ado, let's just jump in right now. Whoa! And there it is. So Evernido once again topping off 40k Pure Fiction. I think this has been the situation ever since Bro released, by the way. Yep, very, very nice. And then Caster's almost 40k. I'm guessing the lack of 40k is because some Caster's owners skipped Evernight. So it is what it is. Hyacinth, same thing. Probably also because some players are running Hyacinth outside of Remembrance. Same thing for Cyrene, probably running her outside of Remembrance. This is a main DPS. Okay, and check. Can we please snap out of the Genjutsu that E0 Evernight is a better DPS than E0 Casters with sustain? Right? Okay, if you want to say sustainless runs with Evernight, sure, maybe she could do more damage, right? But with sustain AE Hyacinth, she is just simply not there, bro. Alright? Simply not there, right? But cost to cost, if you think about it, cost to cost, E0 S1 Evernight and E0 S1 Casterus by the cost maxer standard is 4 cost. Alright? E0 S1, E0 S1. Now guess what else is 4 cost? E2 S1 Evernight. They are the same. They are the same exact cost. Now, if you take that as a comparison for E2 S1 Evernight going up against E0 S1 plus E0 S1, and since RMC is free, then the answer will be very, very interesting. I honestly feel this deserves like a topic by itself, which is like HSR's cost system. It fundamentally doesn't work. Because how do you value a unit from the amount of cost they have when, inherently speaking, almost every single time, vertical investments just outperforms horizontal investments. Team to team, cost for cost, right? Like your cost required for, let's just say, E2 S1 Final, it is so much better than a full 8 cost. Let's just say, for example, Remembrance. And then you can lower your costs with units like RMC, right? So this is a topic for another day. Let's just move on a little bit more. RMC is gonna be here. Keep is like, I mean, she's still really, really good. Especially since this is gonna be E0. So I'm guessing E1 is gonna be a lot better. DOT coming back up once again because we have the DOT environment right now, especially with the latest buffed Black Swan. Might they actually reach top 10? Argenti is higher than D. That is fucking crazy, bro. Sub DPS Argenti is higher than D. Okay, wait, is this even higher? Alright, it is higher. Okay, but to be fair, it is a one guy scenario, right? This is gonna be from Sarah of the Lake, the only motherfucker that plays Argentine. And then this is gonna be 20% D Herda. So you know what? I think that is gonna be very, very fair. Hue. Okay, I'm pretty sure Huen right here is single-handedly carried by DOT. Because no other teams from the top 10 actually uses Huen, right? So it's basically just DOT. Thank you, DOT. Car is car. Baby Herda is chilling. Yao Guang is... I think this is just simply because Remembrance Team 1 and DOT Team 2 is just a little bit too good. And it's very difficult to slot in Yao Guang E0 compared to the Tribi when you run out with D Herda. But I do think when Sparkle, or rather Sparksy, comes out, she is gonna be tier 0. I know for a fact, I know I'm not alone. Oh my god. Archer actually going up by 30,000 points, by the way. Yep. A free unit at E0 is literally 30k, and I'm pretty sure this team is single-handedly because of Sparkle, Yao Guang, and Archer. Right? Straight up just became tier 4. Tier 4 pure fiction unit. DHPD is just everybody has him, so it is what it is. Luocha is at 2%. Sparkle pretty much just with Archer. Maybe some finals here and there. Nexa is getting a little bit cooked. Who is Lingsha? What happened? Oh wait, that's all the 30ks. Oh, that's all the 30ks, guys. Oh, that's it. So Brick is starting to taper off a little bit. How the hell did Reba... Ooh... It might be element, right? It might be element. Off element, and we don't have the ability to implant them weakness. So E0 Firefly is actually gonna be better than E0 Wrap Out right here. So it kind of ain't what to do. Twitch chat is still broken. High kickers. I think Twitch chat is fine. Dahlia also falling off by quite a bit the moment the break shield buff goes away. So it is what it is. Saridra going up slightly. Finon at E0 went up by quite a decent amount. In fact, actually matching a Nexa. Right, for how much a Nexa went down, Final actually went up at E0. So that is nice. Avenger is chilling. 0.74% is kind of crazy. Sunday is kind of chilling. Nexa main DPS is unfortunately completely falling off a cliff because this is really, really rough. Himeko, Fu Xuan, blah, 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 blah. Rest of the units, I guess they are just kind of dead. Oh, look at facial, guys. Oh, look at facial. Oh, that, okay, like some might say, wait, what about... The thing is, right? Facial has never been a pure fiction unit. Facial has... Oh, did I say facial? Oh, I meant Akron. Wait, I said Akron, right? I said Akron. Facial has never been a pure fiction unit, right? Akron, on the other hand, has been a pure fiction unit. So at the end of the day, if you are not even in your element as facial, I think it is completely reasonable that bro is not going to be able to get herself a decent enough score, right? So any violent objections, are we trying to get banned here? No? Okay, fantastic. We are going to move on into the E2s, and then we'll see how much this changes. I'm guessing Avna is still the highest team. DOT is the second highest team. Might see some plays with E2 Firefly. So top 3, my guess. Oh, wait, no. Okay, my top 3 guess is going to be E2 Avna, E2 DOT, E2 Final. Those are my top 3 guesses. So let's see it. Bro, I did not pre-watch, by the way. I did not pre-watch. It's just because MrPokke is the embodiment of Mr. HSR. Literally nailed it on the dot with Remembrance, DOT, and E2 Final. Alright, I literally caught this shit without even Bro, what do you mean pre-watching? I was literally watching it with y'all live, bro. Right, no such thing as pre-watching, but exceptional performance. Sarija also going to be very high because of the power of E2 Final. E1 Trippy is just going to be E1 Trippy. This is carried by Final. Might actually going up by a decent amount. I think E1 would have been more than enough. The 1%. Jade, HMC, Dear Herda also being really, really good over here. DHPD is very, very nice. Nexa is chilling. Okay, most of the units at E2 go all the way up to the 40k benchmark. I kind of just want to go down a little bit and see who is going to be lower than 30k. Eto. Okay, even Akron at E2. Bro, even facial clear, bro. Facial, guys. A tier 5 unit. I think that speaks volumes, right? That speaks volume. Who is that? It is someone that actually plays the game, right? And also Agron being at a very nice 1 point. Yep. Oh wow. Oh, Sparkle is already out. Oh, that is just crazy. Yunli and DHPD, or rather E2 is the only two of these that barely clear. But almost everyone is gonna be able to get it. Oh. Oh. And guys, that is gonna be our overall rankings for Pure Fiction. We are now gonna move on into character usage, which doesn't really say too much because it is just who used who in the current endgame content for Pure Fiction. Here and okay, so Sustainer still rank 1, fair enough. I'm actually quite surprised that Hyacinth has a higher appearance than DHPD, considering DHPD is literally free. So that's quite nice. Remembrance Flagship still taking rank 1. Super Break at rank 2 because, you know, Super Break used to be the girlfriend of the previous patch, right? So as long as you invest in the girlfriend, you are gonna be using the girlfriend. RMC being slightly higher than HMC, actually a lot higher than HMC. Kavka kind of chilling with DOT. Lingsha is kind of a little bit more than Hyacinth. Phylon actually having a higher appearance than Diola. That is kind of interesting. Considering that DRL was like the potential women in Pure Fiction, so that's gonna be that. Sparkle going up by a substantial amount. Serena going down slightly, it's fine. This is gonna be waiting for a little bit more for Sparksicle. Archer went up by a lot from almost 0 to 9%. Bobbin is Bobbin. Evernight main DPS is at a very low appearance rate. Reba is just kind of whatever. Acheron at 1.89. Nobody plays Saber anymore. Who the hell is Jiao Qiu? Aglaea is chilling. I'm actually surprised more people use Dale compared to Fei Xiao. That is a little bit silly. Then all of the other Han creators are just not going to be able to do too well over there. And also nobody plays this guy. So that's gonna be there for the appearance rate. Let's just go straight down. Okay, so Casterus and Evernight is at a very close benchmark. I would say if Evernight was to go up to the 58% average use, I think this score will be more in line with probably like 37 or 36,000. I don't think it's gonna be that high because the publisher is just simply not gonna be there. But as a sub DPS, this is absolutely fucking diabolical, which is gonna be very fair because Remembrance is gonna be insane. As you check, full for dog, guys. Wait, full for dog. You know how Sparksicle, the MOC boss, you know how there's a sub-field? If y'all played enough Anomaly Arbitration, y'all will know how annoying it is for the Remembrance Flagship to deal with the sub-field enemies, because the rest of the team actually cannot deal damage to the sub-field, and your fucking dragon can't get a respite. So, what if Pure Fiction introduces sub-field? Then what? Food for thought, guys, right? Food for thought, right? So never ever assume that a single archetype is gonna be tier 0 for the rest of your lives, right? There are always gonna be show environments that will make them like worse or better. So play the team comps that you want and you are gonna be fine from there. Might they somehow ended up being top 5? Okay, this is honestly screenshot worthy, by the way. Might they just aura farming at this point? Pure Fiction, by the way. There we go. I don't even know how that. Okay, I know it's like super giga extreme 1%, right? 1.99% compared to Dihera. But yes, E0 Mighty, right? Or is this not? Okay, I don't know if this is E0 or not E0, but a very decent performance. I would say this is probably attributed. Oh, this is E0. Oh, this is E0. Okay, I'm actually quite surprised E0 Mighty is actually doing this well. That is very nice. I'm assuming all of them have Cyrene. Because Mighty with or without Cyrene is like a completely different unit. And you probably are going to be running Tribi up in there, yo. So for casual Mighty team, it's going to be Tribi, Cyrene, as well as Hyacinth. Then for the elitist Mighty, they could be running Sustainless. Kill a Hyacinth, getting like a Sarija. So that is gonna be done over here. Reba is still slightly better than Firefly, but it is honestly at a very low percentage. Next up, Phylon just chilling over here. Oh my god, that is okay. You know what? What if Okay, bro, I feel that Aglaea is probably gonna get buffed. How are they not gonna buff a literal emanator, bro? Is that if you play Genshin Impact, how are you gonna let your Archon be at this state? Bro, imagine Farina. Oh, wait, we have Raiden May, right? Wait, actually, how good is Raiden May nowadays? Yo, chat, how good is Raiden May? Is Raiden May the same as Akron? E2 is still 0 second. That's absolutely fair. Oh, Raiden May is S? Okay, so Akron is literally Raiden May. Is that what y'all are saying? So it's at the same situation. So it's not just a HSR thing. It is just that if you're Raiden May, you get fucked. Ah, okay. Okay, then you know what? I wouldn't worry about it too much. Nobody plays this guy. Archer is gonna climb back up very, very slowly. The moment we do get ourselves the Sparksy, I think his appearance in Pure Vision might go down a little bit more though. But he will still get buffed because we are gonna be getting our Elation Shield coming forward in the next update. So that's gonna be done over there. Evernight sub DPS with DOT. Teep is gonna be Teep. Nobody cares about Argenti. All the other stuff is gonna be chill. Cyrene is, as usual, the highest, followed by Mimi. Car is actually surprisingly good, but it's gonna be for a very small population. I think this score will probably be way closer to 35k the moment the next update drops, especially with Sparksy. So Yao Guan is definitely going to be going out very, very soon. Fuke and Surge, I think they can just chill. Ramei is slowly phasing out. I don't know what the hell is going on with Sunday HMC as well as Bobbin, which reminds me, why is bro... Oh! Wait, did they bring down Sunday's tier? Oh, I didn't even notice they bring down Sunday tier from Pure Vision in tier 1. I see. Wait, what's Bobbin again? Oh. Oh. Oh, it has always been tier 1. Oh, he has always been tier 1. Oh, okay. Hey, they want to do. This is really, really good though. Sparkle honestly is really, really good. I can see her going up like even higher in the future. So that is gonna be done there. For the sustains, where actually outperformed Lurcha and DHPD. Wow. Wow, guys. Bro, it would be pretty crazy. Okay, like, just imagine, right? Imagine a world in which Hue overthrows Hia. As a day one Hue believer, I believe in Hue, right? I believe in Hue as a day one Hue believer. So when that day comes, we'll see what's up one fine day. Gallagher actually outperforming Lingsha is also a little bit crazy. Rest of the sustains, I think it is gonna be fine. Frankly speaking, they should definitely buff the part. I don't even remember this guy exists in the game anymore. So that what to do, right? So that is gonna be our performance for Pure Vision, and now finally we're gonna be going on into the overall rankings. Let's just go for strict mode and sort by score. Actually, I take it back. We're just gonna sort by score. Hello. Oh my god, guys! It is literally just Cyrene. Oh, okay. This team looks pretty interesting. Yao Guang, Hyacinth, Tribi, Casteris. That is really, really interesting. Very interesting team comp. But on the other side is just Cyrene. We do have a sneak My Day up in there, which is quite nice. Yao Guan sustainless with D Herda Anexa. Okay, impressive. Double 40k, 40k. Rest of them is all gonna be Casteris and Evernight. Couple of DOTs here and there, but we are gonna cut off the 40ks at E0 at around this ballpark, right? So that is gonna be the highest usage rate. Okay, the disparity for... Okay, let me zoom this in a little. Bro, the disparity for E0 and E1 plus Super Rig is honestly night and day, bro. Because this is still with Lingsha. Alright, so if you do love Firefly and you really want to treat her like your girlfriend, if you love your girlfriend, getting E2 there would be extremely exceptional. Archer actually being in the top 3. This team is very, very nice, so I wouldn't worry too much about it. Finon is not doing too well, unfortunately, unless you get E2, in which I believe this is like the biggest disparity, by the way. The gap between an E0 to an E2 is literally almost 10,000 points. E0 to E2 at the exact same team, right? So that is gonna be done. All the other things is gonna be hovering around the 30Ks. Holy shit. I'm actually surprised an E2 final with this team can still get 38K. Without Saridra, by the way. You just run Bronya, Sunday, DHPD, E2 final, and this can still get 30K. That is pretty crazy. Other than that, it's just gonna be a lot of them Casters, a lot of them Fireflies. Okay, a lot of Finons. Wait, I kind of want to see Finon performance with or without Cyrene, TBH. Finon? Finon? Okay, sort by score. Okay, so for side 2, the top teams are running Cyrene. But for side 1, the top teams are not running Cyrene, at least for the top 3. Which is kind of interesting. And the fact that all 3 of these teams ran Sparkle, Saridra, Sparkle, Saridra, Sparkle, Saridra. Wait, bro actually is slowly breaking out from the Sunday reliance. So we can actually take out Sunday and replace with either RMC or Bronya. Same shit for this team over here, where Sparkle and Saridra, okay, especially Saridra, she's gonna be there for every single final team in the top tiers. So that's not to anyone's surprise. But Sunday is slowly starting to get phased out. Either you replace bro with this, or you're gonna be running on with the Cyrene. So that is gonna be that. Other than that, in terms of the most used teams, so this is still the most used team, with Sunday DHPT. But if you were to switch up Sunday for Cyrene, it slightly goes up by roughly less than 1,000 points. Then this slightly goes up by roughly less than like 600 points. So it's a very, very minor upgrade between Sunday and Cyrene. But it is the disparity is going to be a lot higher comparing the sustainless clears to an actual non-sustained clear. Or rather, sustainless versus sustained. Other than that, it is going to be... honestly, we can kind of just take a look at how frequently are people running Sunday nowadays. People are still running Sunday with D Herta. What the fuck? Crazy. Okay, but 40K is getting 40K though. If you have more than E1. Right, that is still 40K. Sunday Bubbin. Holy shit, that is not a team, bro. Okay, this team actually cleared pretty well. Sunday run Mace Saridra. 33-4. That is not too bad. That is not too bad. Archer? Oh, that is not too good. That is not too good. E2 Dale. Very nice. Wait, Aglaea straight up don't clear at E0? Oh my lord. Wait, Aglaea just don't clear with Sunday. Wait, actually, how is Aglaea, guys? How is Aglaea? Wait, there's not a single E0 Aglaea clear. Oh, there is. Oh, wait. Oh, wait. Okay, never mind. Oh! Yo! The world's only E0 Aglaea clear? Cyrene Yao Guang DHP. How the fuck is this the only team that 31K is right? Bro only has one other Amphoria's unit. 31960. Literal one guy. Literal one guy. Okay, well, that is a really impressive clear though. At full E0. Impressive. Extremely impressive. Other than that, no one else actually cleared with Aglaea. So it is what it do. Chat, we can take a look at one last unit. Then we can move on to anomaly arbitration. Alright, DHPD is a... Okay, you know what, chat? I am, in fact, a Fortnite expert. So I actually forgot that DHPD is from Amphorius. So don't even worry about it, right? Okay, we can take a look at... Oh, Saber? Okay, Saber. Alright, one last guy. One last guy. Saber. Alright. I mean... Okay, we have one clear here, though. Right, we have one clear here. Saber, Sunday, Yao Guan, Huan Hui. 30k, one guy. Alright, one clear is still one clear. I think that is going to be good enough for us. Surprised that Yao Guan actually substituted Bubbin. I guess the uptime is just going to be a little bit easier to maintain with the elation damage coming in as well. So that is pretty much gonna be done. So with that, we are going to wrap up our Pure Fiction statistics from Prydwen. TLDR. Sparksy is next week. Yao Guang will arise. Sunday is becoming homeless. Huan Hui might arise. The time is ticking for Remembrance Flagship. And let me know what y'all think in the comments below. Word of the day is going to be, did you know? Did you know that Sparksy is actually Spark? Join to use code BOY, your 10% off. Bada boom, bada bing, bada bing, bye bye.